Tell me about your night. Take me through your night. 30 points, don't miss a shot. How does that happen?
I was just playing the game, reading the defense, moving around. I mean, I don't think I dribbled that much, honestly. It was just moving, cutting. All my teammates found me every time, knocked down shots, made the open layup, and that was pretty much it.
You know, as a guy that doesn't play every night, doesn't play much every night, how do you stay ready for a night like this when your number's called?
Always watching, paying attention to what's going on in the game, whether you're playing or not, and then off days, every day doing something, staying ready for when that moment comes.
You were talking walking in, your college high was 34?
I think so. I don't remember. It was a long time ago.
Remember who it was against?
I think Michigan State. Okay. I think so. Yeah.
You can look it up, maybe.
Yeah, I think it might have been.
So what were you seeing tonight that allowed you to get loose towards the bucket?
When they went small, they're kind of a little loose with their switches and everything, so every time we'd go screen, I would just roll, and then whoever would drive, and I'd just circle around and just find the open pocket.
Then you also end up guarding LeBron some. Yeah. What was that like?
I've guarded him multiple times before. It's just knowing not getting like starstruck by him. I mean, obviously he's a great player, but you got to guard him, like everybody else.
Now he's gonna get starstruck by you, maybe?
Nah, I don't allow that.
There was the one play where you weren't guarding LeBron at the time, but you picked off the pass and went coast to coast.
Yeah.
Take me through that. What you were saying?
I mean, they were saying yesterday in scout and walkthrough, they said, if LeBron's got it or whatever, just being heavy help. Obviously, he's a load, obviously, so being there to help who's ever on him and then make the pass active. I got long arms, so being active, pick off passes.
And as far as the bench as a whole, I mean, this is just a ridiculous amount of points you guys scored. Is that just the value of the depth of this team, where you can have different guys?
Yeah,
stuff like that?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think 4 or 5 or 6 of us don't play consistently minutes every night. But all of us stay ready at all times. We play every day. We talk about what to do when we get in the game. So whenever that time comes, all of us are always ready.
I think you guys did a good job of just, there's been this pattern of win-loss,
Yeah.
Kind of building on the win the other night in LA.
I mean, we're a young team first, but obviously we're finally figuring out who we are. Obviously, defense is like our biggest thing. With them playing together on offense, and obviously we're 30 whatever games into the season, we're finally figuring it out.
Is part of it that you guys have had your entire group pretty much together now for a big stretch here, where a lot of teams have it? Like, that's got to be beneficial in putting that.
Yeah, that absolutely helps. I mean, that wasn't a thing 4 or 5 years ago with so many people being in and out all the time. But luckily, and I hope it continues, obviously, that we have most of our guys here all the time.
Yeah. I mean, the holidays are going to be big for, staying away from COVID and stuff. Does it change what you want to do for Christmas or how you approach that holiday?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not obviously going to do a whole lot for Christmas. It's relaxing the next couple of days, but I hope everybody's still safe. No one, obviously the NBA or whatever is ramping up the testing and all that, so hopefully everybody's staying safe, so we don't have any of those setbacks. We're rolling right now, so we don't have to obviously take a step back.
You're obviously an elite player in college. You come in the NBA and you've been, up and down here and there. What does it feel like when you get in a game like this and you're playing like you're the best player on the court, like you were most of your life? Does it feel like it's right? Does it feel like it's natural?
Yeah, it feels a little more natural, but I mean, most of the guys in the NBA were great in college or high school, McDonald's All-Americans or whatever, and then most of us become role players. Everyone said it multiple times, and most of the league is role players. So obviously when that chances come, most of us are pretty much capable of doing that if that time comes, and staying ready, obviously.
Thanks, Katie.
Cool. Thanks.